Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're going to take a special look at how to teach anybody to read a tape measure fast, and then do it in a way that they'll remember it from one day to the next. We want to thank Al with Alco Construction for sending us this great method. Once he told me he could do that, I thought it was crazy that, reading a tape measure is probably one of the hardest things on the planet, unless you're a great math teacher and can teach somebody to read fractions fast. The method is, I don't know, it just kind of seemed crazy to me. But once he showed me his technique, I'm a firm believer. Now, I also makes and sells tobacco knives if you're in the tobacco industry. I think he sells his tobacco knives at about $50 a pop. And if you want to get in touch with Al, email us at superslicktricks@gmail.com and we'll hook you up with Al. But he sells his knives worldwide, and I think they're about $50 a pop, which sounds high, but everybody that uses his tobacco knives seems to move across the field at twice the speed. So if you spend $50 and it makes you 5,000, I believe that's a pretty good deal. But anyway, what we're going to do, I don't know who left that Coke bottle there, but we're going to come on down here and look at a tape measure there. We're going to look at the fraction system, and then we're going to show you Al's system. But anyway, this is what a tape measure looks like. Let me get this on down here where you can see it. You can see we're going to, between the letters 5 and the letter 6, there's a whole lot of numbers there. And I hope I do Al and his system fair justice in teaching you guys this method there. But in between the number 5, which is a whole number, and the number 6 over there, which is another whole number, is a whole lot of slashes in between. Alright, maybe y'all on to me, maybe my numbers are different there. But if y'all recognize that's a 3, and y'all recognize that over there as a 4, which most people can, the Alco construction method can teach you how to read a tape measure fast. And you guys will remember it one day to the next. So, on a tape measure, from the 3 to 4, there's a line that's halfway up, and that's the 1/2 mark. Over here you got a 3, that's a whole number. You got a half number here in the middle, and a whole number there on the thing. And then to complicate things, they break it down into 4s. So you got a whole number, then you got a 1/4, then you got a 2/4, which is also the half number, and you go 3/4, and then your whole number again. And then to complicate things even more, they want to break it down to 8s. So you got your whole number, then you got an 1/8, then you got 2/8, which is a 4th, then you got 3/8, 4/8, which is 2/4, and also the same number as a half, Then you got 5/8, 6/8, which is 3/4, and then you got 7/8. Now, if that ain't busy enough, they want to break it down to 16th. And we're only going to go to the half this way. But anyway, you got your whole number. Then you got 1/16, then 2/16, which is also 1/8. And then you got 3/16. It goes all the way down. Then you got 4/16, which is also 2/8. Break it on down further, which is 1/4. And on and on and on. But the Alco method of teaching anybody to read a tape measure, and here's a tape measure, is you see what the person knows. Make sure they've really got to know their number system, and they've got to count to 16. If anybody can count to 16, they can learn this system. But here's the Alco method. You take the whole number, and then it's a plus or minus system. Well, all across here is like 8 slashes. So if the thing falls in right here, it's a 3 plus 2. Or if it's right here, if they do know where the half thing is on the tape measure, then it's 3.5 minus 2 if it falls on this slash right here. Is that not a super slick trick or what? And if it's, say it falls right here, so it could be 3.5 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could go the other way, it's 4 minus however many slashes. So that's the plus or minus system created by Alco Construction. And it is a very super slick trick for teaching anybody to read a tape measure. If they know the whole numbers and the halves, they're way ahead of the game. But as long as they can count to 16, they can read a tape measure and call out the numbers. Like if it falls right here, it's 3 plus 3. If it falls right there, it's 3.5 minus 1. So that's a plus or minus system that was created by Al with Alco Construction. If you have a super slick trick that beats this one, be sure and send it to us. We'd love to hear it. If you're not a subscriber of the channel, be sure and subscribe. We give away a lot of crazy stuff every day. Thanks for watching, and a very special thank you to Al for sending us this super slick trick. I believe I'm going to incorporate it into my stuff there, so I believe even my wife will be able to read the tape measure like that. It's 3 plus 4, or 3.5 minus 1. How's that for a good slick trick? Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great day.